3. After you read, check the answers. So that is called a check mark. What does Lupe like to do? 1. Does he like to play cards? Yes. So this is called cards. I believe it's French cards. And you see these different shapes. There are 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 different shapes. And it's called suit. So there are 4 suit. 4 different suits. One is diamond. The shape of a clover. 3-leaf clover is actually called clubs. This is called hearts. This is called spades. So this will be ace of diamonds, ace of clubs, ace of heart, ace of spade. And I believe there are 52 cards in one deck. A is like considered like 1. Then there's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And number 11 is equivalent to J. That's a jack. Number 12 will be queen. I mean, nobody says number 12, but 12 is like queen. And the 13th one would be the king. So 4 of each of those. And so each number has like 4 different suits in it. So 4 times 13 is, I believe that's 52, right? And I think there are 2 jokers. So maybe total of 54 cards in a deck. And number 2, do you like or does Lupe like to read magazines? No, I believe no. And number 3, does Lupe like to watch TV? Yes, he does like to watch TV. Number 4, does Lupe like to cook? Yes, he does. Number 5, does Lupe like to listen to music? Yes, he does. Now let's go to page 129. Picture dictionary. Free time activities. So 1, go to the movies. So you call this big screen. Movie screens are called big screens. So when people say he's a big screen star, that means movie star. When you say he's a small screen star, they're talking about TV stars, TV actors. Number 2, go online. That means you're on the internet, searching, playing games, whatever. And that's a computer screen, or called a monitor. He's using a keyboard. That's a keyboard. I'm pretty sure there's a mouse somewhere. I don't know, I can't see. And number 3, shop. She likes to shop. Looks like there's a lot of sale going on. That's a mannequin. You call it mannequin. And number 4, I think that's a hotel. They're traveling. So they arrived at their destination. So they booked a hotel. And now, once you arrived at the destination, you're going to check into a hotel. That's a front desk. So you're going to stay at this hotel. And once you're done staying, you have to check out. You have to check out of the hotel. And usually in America, hotel tax is very high because there's an additional tax. You have to pay room tax. There's a room tax. There's also a bed tax. Bed tax is very high. So maybe total, I don't know, let's say the room is like $100 per night. So there's gonna be bed tax and sales tax together. Maybe it'll come to $125. I mean, it just changes depending on the city. But yes, bed tax is very high in America. I just wanted to let you know that. It's not just that's why hotels more expensive after the tax. And number 5, visit friends. He's visiting friends. How fun. And this is house with sidings. It's not a brick house. And that's the front door. And so this area would be called a like porch. Like that area would be like the porch. And 6, volunteer. He's doing volunteering work. Maybe it's for the church. Maybe it's for the horticulture. Doesn't matter. So A, listen and repeat. So I'll play the track and you guys could repeat after it.
Page 129. Lesson D. Exercise 4A. 1. Go to the movies.
Go to the movies.
Go to the movies.
Go to the movies.
2.
Go online.
Go online.
Go online.
Go online.
3. Shop.
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 4.
Travel.
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 5. Visit friends.
Visit friends.
Visit friends.
Visit friends.
6.
Volunteer.
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 Volunteer. So for part B, talk with a partner, point, and ask. Your partner answers. So grab a partner, someone, your husband, your wife, your daughter, your son, whomever. It could be your brother or sister or your friend who's visiting. Grab a partner and practice this conversation. A, what do you like to do? And B, you're going to answer, go to the movies. What do you like to do? Go to the movies. Or you can make it into a full sentence. I like to go to the movies. So let's go to page 130, lesson E, writing before you write. A, talk with a partner. Complete the words. 1, read magazines. 2, play basketball. 3, watch TV. TV is short for television. 4, visit friends. 5, exercise. 6, work in the garden. So let's look at these words. EA combination. Remember your EA combination? This is going to be long E here. Read. Magazines. Now this first A is going to be short A. Magazines. Now 2, play. AY combination. Remember AY? A lot of times it's going to be A, like play, say, or hey. Basketball. The first A is short A. Basketball. The second A is aw. Remember the sound aw that I usually write like a C in the other direction. This is a regular C, right? I wrote it in the other direction. That sounds like aw, so this is going to be basketball. 3, watch. Now this is going to be short O sound, short O, even though spelled with A. Watch. And you know CH sound? Ch. Watch. So this T is silent T, is watch. for visit. Short I. Visit. Visit. Now this EI together makes just E. Friends. Friends. Now 5. Exercise. Remember C is followed by a letter I, so that's why it has a S sound. Soft C sound. Now X is what sound? X makes X. K-S. K-S. X. That's why it's X. Sir. Now that K is gonna make S. Soft C sound because of this letter E. Exercise. Work in, short I, in the garden. This A is A sound, short O. Garden. Garden. So B, talk with a partner. Write the words. What's picture of number 1? Exercise. He's exercising. On the mat. What is he doing? Looks like he's doing sit-ups. Usually if he goes all the way up to his knee, I think that's called sit-ups. But if you go only maybe, I don't know, halfway or maybe only 1/3, usually called crunches. And number 2, read magazines. Maybe he's drinking coffee or tea. So that's a teacup. And now that is called I believe, a saucer. Maybe it's not a saucer. Saucer is like teacup and a saucer. They come together as a pair. But since the color is different, I don't know. Maybe this is not a saucer. Maybe this is just like a bread plate. And this is just a mug. So mug doesn't come with a saucer. Mug. But teacup and a saucer, they're a pair. And number 3, play basketball. That's a hoop. That's a basketball ball. It looks like it's a gym. And number 4, work in the garden. There's a fence. He has a fence. That is called chimney of the house. That is what the brown part is, the roof of the house. These are the windows. And that's some pole coming down all the way. And it looks like he has a big backyard. And he's shoveling with his big shovel. And number 5, visit friends. They're visiting. They're drinking, I don't know, sodas. They're having food, looks like it's fun. And number 6, watch TV. He's watching TV in a chair. Looks like very comfy. And that's a remote control. Remote means what? Far. So you could control your TV from far away. That's why we call it remote. This is something you can control. Remote control. Now let's go to page 131. 2, write. Complete the sentences. Look at 1B. My name is Brian. Saturday is my day off. Day off means I am not working. That's what it means. 1, I like to exercise in the morning. 2, I like to read magazines too. 3, I like to play basketball with my son in the afternoon. 4, I also like to work in the garden. 5, I like to visit friends in the evening. 6, I like to watch TV at night. Now you check what you like to do. We're doing part B. Check. What do you like to do on your day off? Do you like to cook? Do you like to dance on your day off? Do you like to exercise on your day off? Do you like to fish on your day off? Do you like to go to the movies on your day off? Or do you like to play cards on your day off? Or do you like to shop on your day off? Do you like to swim on your day off? Or do you like to volunteer on your day off? So check all that applies to you. Check all that applies. And volunteer. Where can you volunteer? There are many places you can volunteer. You can volunteer at your church, at a library, at a hospital, where else? Like at a museum. There's a soup kitchen you could volunteer. There's like a homeless shelter. You could volunteer at school. There are many, many places where you can volunteer. And if you have time, please do volunteer. It'll help you practice English. So I think it's a good opportunity. And write about yourself. So write about yourself, about your day off. It's a simple writing exercise. So just write it simple, like my name is Susan. My day off is, or you could say Saturday, or you could say Sunday is my day off. Today is my day off. Doesn't matter, whatever. Make your own sentence. And for example, I like to, what should I do? I like to collect stamps. I like to visit museums. I like to watch, or I like to window shop. I like to, what else? I like to ski, something. Just make up your own. So please do your writing exercise. And I found this for you because when we talk about free time activities, a lot of times we use play with sports. Like I like to play basketball. I like to play baseball. I like to play golf. I like to play tennis. I like to play soccer. What else? I like to play football. I like to play anything else? I like to play lacrosse. It's a very popular sports in America too. Lacrosse. But you can't say, I like to go basketball or I like to do basketball. I mean, you could do it, but it's just very awkward. So you're going to use play with these kind of sports. When I look at it, they all involve some sort of ball. See, so they all involve a ball, some sort of balls. Lacrosse too, there's a ball. And I like to play polo. That's a water sports. It also has a ball. Or I like to play polo. There's a water polo, or there's a polo you play on a horse. I like to play polo. I like to play water polo. I like to play football, also involving a ball. I like to play table tennis. I like to play lacrosse. So, yes, all the balls are, required to play these kind of sports. You have to use play. Now let's look at go. When do you use go? When you talk about pastime activities. I like to go swimming. I like to go hiking. I like to go golfing. I like to go bowling. I like to go fishing. So when you look at this, usually it involves ing. Ing. That's when you use ing. Now do. I like to do karate. I like to do judo. I like to do taekwondo. I like to do aikido. I like to do kung fu. What's the similarities between all these sports? It's a martial art. Martial art is like, oh, here's a picture right there. Some sort of like Asian fighting technique. I mean, that's how I would describe it. But that's when you use do. Go is all these sports. You could do it by yourself. And it ends with ing. So I like to go skiing. I like to go ice skating. I like to go skating. I like to go rollerblading. Okay? Play. But you could say, I like to play games. I like to play video games. I like to play cards. Also, when you use play, somebody has to kind of win. It's like a competition.